Hi Leo, welcome to your September reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up someone around you, someone you could be dealing with, so you can always swap the roles. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of September. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Alright? Just cleansing the energy. Let's take some deep breaths, get in tune with the group who needs these messages. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. September 2021. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start off with some animal oracle messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September. What's going on for my Leos? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. I think you guys could be working on your independence as well as your own, like, your confidence, you know. Maybe you guys have been kind of going through some rocky moments of doubt or fears, but I'm kind of like feeling that you guys are going to be getting back on the grind, back on your bullshit. Not so much in your head and more just like, let's go, let's get this done. Feeling on point, right? Setting some goals for yourself that you'd like to accomplish, setting your intentions, right? We do have the new moon in Virgo coming up early September. So it's a good time to clear out any clutter, anything in your life, feelings, thoughts, etc. that don't serve you, that have been limiting you, limiting beliefs. Time to get rid of that. Starting fresh for this new moon, setting your intentions, planting those seeds of what you'd like to accomplish in Virgo season. What do we have here? The octopus. So you might have a lot on your mind, as well as a lot that you're juggling in the month of September. So it can get a bit overwhelming at times, and that's why it's important you guys find something that helps you remain grounded and in control of your thoughts, not allowing your thoughts to control you, because there's a bit of the energy of you guys just having a lot on your mind, and it can get intense if you don't know how to properly handle it or how to properly express it, channel it into something like a creative endeavor or something that just is a healthy release, whether this is through exercising, through working out, getting walk in your day, journaling, you know, crying, doing some form of art, like something that works for you where you can channel this energy in a healthy, positive way. Otherwise, if you don't, so I'll think about like a dog who needs exercise. It gets very, very agitated, very like they can't seem to settle. So it's like needing to find a way to get rid of that extra energy, and also knowing how to handle these things. You might be taking on a lot of crap. You might be taking on and trying to help others out. Meanwhile, you're trying to help yourself out. You might be fighting a lot of your own inner battles, and there's other people coming to you with their problems, and it's getting overwhelming. It's like, I can't take on your problems because I got my own problems. Remember, it's not your job to save everybody. And some of you might be feeling bad if you say no, or if you put yourself first, or if you don't help out when someone needs your help. But it's like, if you can't help yourself, you can't help anybody else. So I think it's important in the month of September that you guys put your needs first, okay? Otherwise, you're going to end up like this octopus. Confused, unsure of what to do, feeling lost in your head, anxiety, like, yeah. Some of you could be also experiencing, like, headaches, or even just tension headaches, you know, how you sit. If you've been all tensed up all day, relax your shoulders, take some deep breaths. You might need to be more aware of your posture. That's just a random message coming through, you guys, so just roll with it, okay? This is the energy of water, so you guys might be feeling a lot more sensitive than usual, especially if someone were to like download all their baggage and problems onto you. I think it's important you guys really protect your energy, and also don't be afraid to tell people like, hey, I can't help you right now, or I'm not in the right energy for this, like, I'm sorry. can we talk about this another time? Like, don't be afraid to set those boundaries. That's the thing with the octopus, is like, it's so crucial for you to be setting your boundaries in all relationships, right? Otherwise, you can end up in really draining connections, right? This can be in friends, family, romantic, work. Just know that it's okay to set boundaries, and you need boundaries in relationships, right? So that no one can cross you. Boundaries are so that you keep your relationships, that you don't end up losing them through, them crossing you when they weren't aware of them in the first place, right? So just making your boundaries clear. And that might be a bit of a cycle, or not a cycle, but just kind of difficult for you to do, or you may find it a bit of a struggle to say no, or to know where to put that line, right? The fine line. Messages for Leo, synchronizing Venus, September 2021. We have the Crow coming out. Okay, and let's get one more for Leo in September. Spider. Yeah, there's a bigger picture going on right now that you're just not seeing, because you guys are so in your head, or like, just, there's a lot going on. It's not like you're necessarily like having a lot of anxiety. There's just like a lot that you are thinking about and processing, and like your mind just, it won't shut off. Like, you could be lying in bed and you're just tossing and turning because you can't stop thinking, you're going to drive yourself crazy. So I think in the month of September, what would really benefit you if you're going through that, or if you have moments of that, right, where you can't seem to shut your thoughts off, really practicing meditation as well as like self-study, because that's what the Crow is all about. Your intuition is on point. Pay attention to it. But this is talking about you guys tapping into your own abilities, finding your own techniques that work best for you when it comes to your own spirituality, right? Your own practices, your own meditations, yogas, magic, if you do that kind of stuff. Really just getting comfortable with your own energy as well, so that you're able to hear your thoughts more clearly, your intuition more clearly. Because when your mind is all over the place, you can't hear shit, right? Especially if there's a message trying to come through to you, or your intuition is trying to tell you something, but you can't really decipher what is my intuition. I don't know what to do, right? You have a decision coming up. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, what's my intuition telling me? I don't know. I can't hear it. I can't feel it. It's like, you need to calm down, get grounded. Take some deep breaths, right? To really just calm the mind, get in a peaceful place. Go in nature, go on a walk, get some sunlight on your skin, breathe some fresh air, really get grounded, and get more in the present moment, okay? Especially if you are trying to connect with your intuition, you don't know what to do, that was what's going to help you. There's some sort of message that's trying to come through as well with the Crow, so pay attention to that. Then we also have the Spider. So there's like a bigger picture that you're just not seeing. You guys are very hardworking. You're very determined, and I love that. But also know when to take breaks. And also, this is the energy of just needing to be patient. And I know who likes to be told, be patient, be patient, be patient. I know it's frustrating. We want instant results. Sometimes we get discouraged when it's not instant, or we're not getting the recognition that we know we deserve. And it's coming. It's just really a matter of time, and to just kind of keep doing what you've been doing. Keep up that consistency. Keep up that dedication. Keep up that hard work. There's a lot of things that are connected to where you are right now, where you're headed. Let things unfold naturally with time. Even though you may not understand why you're going through what you're going through, there's a bigger picture you're just not seeing. You're in your head. There's so much more than just your own little world, your own little bubble. There's a bigger picture that you're just not seeing on something, okay? And I think it's a message like, trust in the divine, trust within yourself, trust that, I said this in Cancer's reading, trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Even though you may not know where you are or where you're going, just take it step by step, day by day. Things change so quickly, right? You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You never know what's going to happen a week from now, a month from now, let alone a year from now. Things change and happen so quickly. Things that we didn't even plan for, right? You have this whole plan. I'm going to do this, and I'm going there, and I'm going to meet this person, and this is going to happen. Like, you have it all planned out. But then what happens if something else gets in the way of that plan and it completely stirs you off track, right? steers, I said stir, what is a soup? Steers you off track, right? What, you didn't plan for that. No, but it was part of the bigger picture, and it actually led to something even better that you just didn't see. So trust in the bigger picture, because I feel like there's something that's going on behind the scenes, or something that you're just not aware of right now. But I feel like your higher self knows. You might be getting a lot of signs, or even dreams, or just like confirmation to pay attention to that. And some of you might have the tendency to like doubt it, or see, oh, it's just a coincidence, oh, like, that's not a sign from the universe, that's just myself looking for it. But it's like, no, like, take your ego out of it. Trust it, believe it. And at the bottom, we also have the swans. So there might be a lot of energy of you guys, you know, reflecting a lot, you know, going inward. This also is a very creative energy. So I think you guys are in need of getting into some sort of creative endeavor. Wow. Getting into a creative endeavor, really expressing yourselves freely. This also is the energy of journaling, getting your thoughts out. If there's a lot on your mind, write it down on paper. Then it's not in your mind, it's actually there. You can read it and see it more clearly than it just being a whole bunch of thoughts in your head. It can get overwhelming and stressful. So highly recommend, like, just journal down your thoughts, your feelings. If you're angry, if you're sad, okay, why? What got you in a mood today? Or what has you happy, right? If you're feeling really good, really excited, okay, write down about that. Like, what's going on? Like, just get it out of your head, okay? Get it out of your head, okay? Let me use the Illuminati deck, actually, okay. Let's pull some tarot messages. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2021. I also think it's important you guys get organized. Have more structure in your routine. If you don't already, you may need it. Or you may need to make some little adjustments, right? Doesn't mean you don't have structure. You might just need to make some little tweaks to what you do so that it's more better, right? So always room for growth. Always room for improvement. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, September 2021. Any messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2021? Let's do one more shuffle. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, Ace of Pentacles coming right out. So there's definitely some sort of opportunity. Now, this might be something that takes a while to get off the ground. I'm talking even months or years, but it's worth it. Like, it's gonna last. Whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever it is that you are moving towards, even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Because, right, we do have those moments where we don't know what the hell we're doing, but this is something that's gonna be long-term. There's, like, longevity here. Whether this is a friendship, a job. Oh, the Sun reverse coming out. Okay. We'll see why that's a message. For the Pentacles reverse. Okay, so releasing something in your life that doesn't make you happy. Emperor coming out. Messages for Leo. These cards have a lot to say. Oh my god. Really? 7 of Wands reversed. Okay, let's just get one more. Star and Princess of Cups reversed. Okay, some of you are releasing a relationship. The World reversed. The Queen of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. And even the Chariot reverse. Wow. The Cancerian energy coming out. Some of you are really just letting go of a relationship. Friendship. Doesn't have to be romantic. Not really getting too much romance. It could just be a friendship. You're letting something go in your life that just does not serve you. It's no longer worth fighting for. It's not worth your time, your energy. It feels draining. It feels just kind of like it's dragging you down. I really think you're putting your distance towards those that don't believe in you, or those that don't support you, or, you know, never mind, I can't even pick that card up, and I lost my train of thought. You're letting something go, even though there might be unfinished business, or you feel as if there's, like, still a lot that's been left unsaid. Not all the rocks have been flipped. I think you're just kind of, like, letting go and surrendering so that something better can come in. Sun reverse, 4 Pentacles reverse. You're clearly letting something go. You're making the final call, final decision, even with the Emperor coming out. You guys are in control. You guys see things clearly, or you will see things clearly, and you guys are making a mature decision to let something go. Because all it's doing is holding you back. all it's doing is dragging you down, making you miserable, making you unhappy, feeling stuck. So I think you're letting something go. We're going to do a little clarifying to see what you're letting go, or like why, or whatever needs to come out. Again, whatever messages need to come out for that. But again, 7 of Wands reverse. You guys are really just like dropping the sword. Like, I know there's no swords here, but you're really just like, you're no longer fighting for something. You're no longer putting your energy towards something that just isn't going anywhere. It's not fulfilling. It's not helping you on your journey. It's almost a distraction or steering you away from what truly matters the most to you. You have lots of things to get done. I mean, shit, with that octopus energy, you got a lot on your plate, and you don't have time for silly games. You don't have time for funny business. Ain't no funny business, right? You have shit to get done. You got work to do. You got bills to pay. You got a career to get off the ground, or whatever you're doing, Leo. You're trying to stay focused, and you don't have time for distractions or people who are just trying to tear you down, get in your way, sending you bad vibes, those that don't believe in you. You don't have time for that. So I really feel that you guys are setting boundaries. Like, you're really just putting your foot down. It's like very firm. You now know exactly what you want, and you're not putting up with anything in your life that's inauthentic. Relationships that feel forced, where you feel like you're always having to reach out, or it's like they're never meeting you in the middle. It's like, no, there's a lot of unrequited energy and inauthenticity in certain relationships. Like, I'm just getting the energy of relationships, friendships as well. Even in the workplace, there's a lot of inauthenticity. You feel like you can't be yourself around a certain person or certain individual. You may feel like you have to like shrink yourself or pretend to be something that you're not. But anyways, you're just over something once and for all. And you're not even worried, like, if we can be friends again in the future, if things can be different, things can change. You're like, I don't give a fuck about that. You're like, I'm just focusing on me, myself, and I. Like, that's kind of the energy. It's like, I don't care. I'm not giving my energy to those that it's unrequited, not equal. I'm letting it go. We have Aquarius energy as well as Aries and Leo coming out. Yeah, it's almost like as if you were just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be with myself, my pet, my cat, my dog. It's gonna be me and my best furry friend, and we're gonna get shit done. I'm gonna focus on myself and stay in my lane. I'm not gonna let this distract me, make me feel discouraged or doubt myself. Like, there's things in your life that don't make you happy, that are restricting you, limiting your growth, having you doubt yourselves, feeling like a lack of support, unhappiness, any area in your life, relationships, friendships, work, etc., even within you, anything in your life that makes you unhappy, you guys are letting that go. Something that's not worth fighting for. You're not putting your energy in areas, in relationships where you feel like it's either one-sided, you can't be your authentic self, where there's not like a fair energy exchange. Maybe you feel like as if people haven't been respecting your boundaries, and so you're like, okay, that's it, I'm done, I'm cutting you off, like, no hard feelings, I don't really care, I'm moving on with my life. Like you guys just kind of, you do seem a little unbothered by this. You're really just kind of surrendering to what's not good for you, surrendering to the things that don't serve you, the things that are just delaying your own growth. You're really just like letting that go. We're gonna just start clarifying and get some more details. Not a lot of clarifying, just a little bit. 4 of Pentacles reversed for Leo of Summonizing Venus. Oh my god, big stack fell on top of my lap, but I got it. 4 of Pentacles reversed for Leo, Summonizing Venus. Oh my god, these cards are falling. Okay, I need to like move this up so that they don't keep falling on me. 4 of Pentacles reversed for Leo, Summonizing Venus in September 2021. 4 of Pentacles reversed for Leo. One more. 4 of Pentacles reversed for Leo. What's Leo letting go of in the month of September? We have the King of Swords. Wow, yeah, you guys are just getting real clear. Like, I'm not putting up this anymore. You can stay. You are going. You are leaving. You can't come with me. You're gone. You can stay. You're gone. Nope. Like, you're just getting like clear cut with what you want and what you don't want. Right? You're really just like, sorry, no hard feelings, but I got shit to do. King of Swords, right? You don't have time for distractions. You don't have time for games. You don't have time for people disrespecting you, not supporting you. Like, that's it. You know, you're speaking your truth. If people don't like it, oh well. You know, you're being your authentic self, and you're done shrinking yourself or trying to fit into other people's molds. Wow. 4 of Pentacles reversed for Leo, summarizing Venus. 2 of Swords, so that's a choice that you made, right? And that didn't come out for a reason. 4 of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles and an 8 of Wands. You are so supported by the divine and your ancestors, even family. If you do have family in your life that's supportive, they're cheering you on. Maybe they're not making it very known to you that they are backing you up or that they believe in you, which, you know, is crappy. But I really am feeling like at least your angels, ancestors, those that are watching over you, I feel like they're backing you up, they're supporting you, and they're helping you on your journey. The divine really has your back, and I know the divine really has your back, and you guys will be leaping, taking chances, and really going after what makes you happy, because there's no longer the energy of things, people, situations holding you back, tearing you down. You finally feel free. You finally feel like light again. So you made the decision to remove things in your life that don't serve you, right? And this decision was a bit of a challenge, right? Maybe you went back and forth for a little bit at a crossroad, right? Maybe you had to make a head over heart decision with that King of Swords, right? Instead of letting your emotions rule, you're like, okay, I gotta use my logic here. What isn't serving me? What is holding me back? What is preventing me from growing, etc., etc.? Okay, some of you, this might even be family, right? Certain family that you just can't be around any longer, and that's okay, right? That is okay. Yeah, you guys are really just, okay, you're surrendering, you're letting things go, and as you let go, you make the space for much better things. Sun reversed, let's take a look into that. Okay. And then we'll look into the Ace of Pentacles, see what this opportunity is, and then we'll grab some fairy messages, okay? Kind of the Sun reversed for Leo, summarizing Venus in September 2021. I heard February, and that happened for me in Cancer's reading as well. February was when we had the new moon in Aquarius. We just had the full moon in Aquarius, so there's like full circle going on here. Also, Aquarius is your counterpart, but for some, something that has to do with what went down in February might be correlating to what you're dealing with now, or things from February are wrapping up from then. So if that applies, take it. Kind of the Sun reversed for Leo, summarizing Venus in September 2021. Sun reversed for Leo. 10 of Swords reversed. Your past. 7 of Swords. Wow. Betrayals. Hurts. Yeah, you've been really doing the work. Knight of Cups reversed. 6 of Cups and the King of Wands. You guys have been doing a lot of, even underneath the King of Wands, 2 of Cups, you guys have been doing a lot of reflection on your past. Past relationships, past romance, past friendships, past family, past betrayals, things that hurt, things that left wounds, things that left scars. Holding on to these burdens is only making things more difficult for you. It's literally like you guys are making that final decision, like, I'm no longer going to carry these burdens with me moving forward. All it's doing is keeping me stuck, finding myself in repetitive cycles. You're really working on healing. And it shows. I think you guys, again, look at this. I was mentioning journaling. What is this King of Pentacles doing? Not King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles doing? She's journaling. She's writing down. She's taking notes. What she learned in the past. Okay, what was the lesson? Okay, now apply that lesson. Apply the knowledge. Show what you know. Take it nice and slow. There's no rush. Okay, so it's like you guys looking back at these past times. Okay, what do I need to release? Okay, so that's 7 of Swords. This is the energy in this card, in this deck. It's like, this talks about, okay, what are you keeping with you and what are you letting go? Moving forward. Letting go of the burdens, letting go of the hurt, the hatred, the anger, the sadness, feeling it, dealing with it, letting it go. And that's not going to happen overnight, and you're going to need to take it day by day, step by step. Okay? And then What you're taking with you moving forward are the lessons. They're not else, they're lessons, right? It's not a loss, it's a lesson. Opportunity for you to grow and be better, okay? Let me clarify this Ace of Pentacles. See what this opportunity is for Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus. Tell me the Ace of Pentacles for Leo in September 2021. You guys are recognizing you have a choice. You always have a choice. Where you are, if you're happy, if you're unhappy, you always have a choice. I just saw, like, maybe it's probably just dust, but it, like, flickered. It almost looked like a sparkle. You always have a choice as to where you are, how you handle these emotions. No, what you went through, you didn't deserve it. But now you have the responsibility to deal with it. Or to not deal with it. But now that is on you, and you have a choice. As a grown adult, I'm assuming that you're grown, not 12 over here, which what 12-year-olds watching a tarot reading, right? What 12-year-olds going through this shit? Like, oh my god, like, peace and love to you. That's terrible, right? But in this crazy-ass world. But anyways, you're grown, then you have the responsibility to deal with it in some sort of way. And that's gonna be different. I ain't trying to be harsh. Anyways. Oh, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Beautiful. So let me clarify this Ace of Pentacles. This opportunity presenting itself for Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus. I heard Taurus. We have the Hermit. Virgo energy. Messages. Oh, 9 of Wands. Let's get one more. Thank you. Where did it go? We have Page of Swords. 6 of Swords at the bottom. Movement. So, you are being presented with the opportunity to go inward and have a new perspective, to see things differently, to look at the lessons. You're having a new way of understanding. You're having a big breakthrough. You're going through internal changes that requires you to be alone. So there's an opportunity here for you guys to see things differently. Instead of being the victim and, I didn't deserve what happened to me. No, you fucking didn't. But you're recognizing, I have a choice on what I do with this. I can continue to stay in that victim mentality of, woe is me and this sucks and I hate my life, I hate this. And, you know, I get it. Your feelings are fucking valid, man. But you do have a choice. You have a choice moving forward. What you gonna do? And it takes a lot of honesty. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience. And it's uncomfortable, and some days are easier than others. But you guys are recognizing that you do have a choice as to how you feel, what you do, and how you handle things, okay? And so, you guys are very determined. You guys are determined to push through this. To not let this hold you back any longer. In the past, you may have kind of had a little bit of a pity party, right? I have too, right? It's not just me. It's not just you. I've gone through it too. I'm not trying to comment anybody, right? But now you guys are overcoming that. You guys are determined to no longer stay this way. You guys are wanting to change. You guys are wanting to feel better. You guys are wanting to feel free. You no longer want to feel unhappy. You no longer want to feel stuck in the past and replaying things that you can't change. You want a different life? Well, then you have to do things differently. You want a different outcome? You got to do things differently. You can't keep doing the same old shit and expecting a different outcome. And that's what's changing here. Like, okay, I got to make some adjustments. I got to do things differently. Learn my lesson. Apply that wisdom. Apply that knowledge. Do the work. And it's ongoing. It's non-stop, right? Healing is always happening. But, you know, be fucking proud of yourself, Leo. Because that's not hard. I mean, fuck. That's not easy. That's some hard stuff. And you guys have been having quite a few readings, you know, about healing. And really seeing your own true selves. And coming to terms with some pretty gnarly stuff. But you guys are doing it. Yeah, I don't even... Ask me what this reading's about, I don't even remember. Like, really, in one ear, out the other. Like, you guys are letting some shit go, though, so that's really awesome. Alright, fairy messages for Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus for September. I keep hearing February for some reason. It's so weird, but okay. Fairy messages for Leo for the month of September 2021. Any fairy messages for Leo regarding this reading in September? Messages, thank you so much. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my god, the Lady of the Harvest. This is number 18, adding up to a 9. 9 is the number of, like, that one final push, right? We had that 9 of Wands. That one last push before breaking through to the end of this chapter. So, this is the energy of something coming to an end. Think about it like this. You plant a garden, right? It has all spring, summer to grow. But then fall comes around, and it's harvest season. And sometimes it's happy, and you're, like, so glad that this thing is over, and you're relieved, and you feel free. And then sometimes, some endings, you're, like, devastated. It sucks. It's heartbreaking. I feel like it's bittersweet. What you're letting go, you're feeling freer, and you're feeling happier, but it's also, feeling a bit sad, and, you know, like, it didn't have to be this way. None of this had to happen, but it did, and it sucks. Like, if this is a relationship, you're glad it's over. Maybe it went really shit. Maybe it was great at the beginning, and then it just went downhill. You're recognizing what this person may have done to you, how disrespected you were, and so at the end of the day, you recognize this is a good thing that this relationship is over. But there's still that sadness, like, damn, it still sucks, though. I'm really gonna miss that person and the good times and the memories. Like, it's kind of like that. It's bittersweet. You're glad it's over and you're grateful for the experience, but you're also sad, like, kind of like that. So, Lady of the Harvest. Endings of a chapter. Completion. It's a cycle of life, Everything comes to an end one way or another. So the Lady of the Harvest is completion, grief, loss, harvest, and release. After we have experienced the nurturing and fulfillment of the Bright Mother, the Lady of Harvest helps us let go of what's finished and liberate ourselves to move on to the next phase of our activities and relationships. As in the natural world, the old becomes compost for new growth in our lives. The Lady helps us adapt to change and release. Often we associate the Lady of the Harvest with loss, regret, and grief, and often we are right to do so. The basic phases of grief are shock, denial, anger, guilt, emotional storm, acceptance, regaining of perspective, and the beginning of healing and deepening of our capacity for love. The Lady of Harvest understands grief and is patient and kind as we go through sometimes the most painful processes of letting go. We should note here that the grieving process is the same for little losses and large ones. Only the time scale and the intensity of the emotions vary, but they vary enormously. We might go through all the grieving stages of a small loss in a few minutes, while it may take years for greater loss. On the other side of this letting go business, there are many things that make us lighter and happier when we release them. Old traumas, tasks, or stages in our lives that we're glad to have finished. Unhappy relationships or feelings that cause us pain and inhibit our growth. Sometimes we simply comfortably finish with one aspect of our lives and move on to the next happily anticipated one. Such releases are cause for celebration, and the old woman joyfully celebrates with us. In this card, we both see the patience of acceptance of loss and the joyful celebration of liberation. It's time to accept change, to move on to the next phase. Power and strength in the present and future come from releasing the past. This is a time of liberation, and we might as well cooperate with it. It will happen whether we want it to or not. Release and liberation may be painful or joyful depending on the circumstances. Cry if you need to, be joyful if that's appropriate, but in either case, trust the process. Acknowledge what you feel and prepare to move on. Wow. So, I mean, really, very perfect card to summarize this reading. There is the end of something, and some days are easier than others. You guys are really making that final call to just completely let something, someone, many things, past things, current things, you're like letting a lot of baggage go that you no longer need to carry with you moving forward. So, September is going to be an important month for you. Intense, yep. That's why it's important you guys find that inner peace. You guys are definitely having a lot going on in your mind. So self-study is beneficial. Meditation, go out in nature, ground yourselves, okay? Trust in the bigger picture. Like I said, that was the very first thing that I was saying with the spiders. Trust in the bigger picture. My ear is ringing. Take that as confirmation. Alright, Leo, that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can follow me over on my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.